Hello everybody, Mr. Galvan here. We're going to continue our short Screencastify series by discussing the post-recording options. So let's say you've finished your screencast recording, you're ready to go, and now you want to figure out how to work with the recorded video once it's completed. So this is the recording. What Screencastify does here is it gives you a little way to kind of um, see the recording before you decide to share it. You do have your sharing buttons over here, but it gives you one last ability to look at the recording and to test it and to make sure it's everything that you want it to be. That's why there's a little play button here. You could start the video from the beginning. There's a mute and an unmute option. You'll also see a mute or unmute button up here whenever you first finish the recording and you barely open up the the preview screen here. Okay, if you click play here, you can preview the video. This is a sample recording purely for demonstration. Okay, you can pause it and play it at any time. Notice you have these little scissors icons. This is so that you can trim the video. Even with the free version of Screencastify, you can always trim the ends of your videos. This is a sample recording purely for demonstration purposes of. Okay. If you click and you drag the scissors, I'm clicking and I'm holding and I'm dragging, I can remove sample recording shaded area from the recording. I can also do that at the end over here. Now these areas are going to be removed from the video. If I click on Save Trim, it'll ask me if I'm sure. I'm going to go ahead and click Trim, and it'll take just a quick little moment here to trim the areas of the video that we wanted to get rid of. Okay. Sample recording, and that's it. Your video has been trimmed. Fantastic. All right, next what we can do is we can get a shareable link. Notice it says Google Drive up here. The reason it says Google Drive is because immediately after the video has finished recording, Screencastify then uploads that finished recording directly to your Google Drive. Another interesting thing is that in your Google Drive, a folder dedicated to Screencastify will be created as soon as you make your first video. If I come down here, take a look. Screencastify. Okay, I didn't mean to make the screen that big that quickly. Okay, there it is. Screencastify. There's a folder dedicated to it. And that, again, that's immediately done automatically. You don't do that. It's automatically done for you at the conclusion of your first video recording in Screencastify. Okay, so it gives us then the option to copy the shareable link. We can go ahead and do that. And if we want to just share the video directly with somebody through the link so that they could see it from our drive, they don't see the rest of our drive, they just see that video. You could do this and you can copy and get the shareable link. Okay, no problem. But if you'd rather share using these other options, you can do that. First, the embed code. You usually don't have to worry about this unless you have like a website like a Weebly or a Wix or some other site and you want to embed the video directly on that site, you can click to get the embed code and do that. If you want to share it to Google Classroom, you can go ahead and click here, Share to Classroom. It'll ask you to log in, and then once you log in, you can choose the class that you're going to be working with. I always work with my demonstration class. You can choose how you want to share it. Do you want to share it as an assignment, as a question? Do you want to make an announcement directly on the stream, create a class material? I'll go ahead and just make a simple announcement on the stream. I'll click go. I'll make my announcement. Hey everyone, look at this video. Post it. And believe it or not, in just those couple of steps, the video is shared directly on to your selected Google Classroom. I'm going to it now and take a look. This is the video. So it's not a YouTube video, not yet. All this is a simple video that's available and stored in my Google Drive in Screencastify, the folder. Okay. I'm going to come back to my video options, And the last one is publish to YouTube. This is always very convenient, especially if you want to be able to make the video available easily across devices or searchable on YouTube as well. You want to post it into your channel. You want to add it to playlists or set up playlists to be viewed from some of the videos that you have. If you click on publish to YouTube, you can see the options for publishing to YouTube. You can click here and make the video private where only you can see it, so nobody would see it ever except for you. You can make it public so that anybody can search for it on YouTube and find it, or you can make it unlisted. Only the people that have the specific link that you share, only they can see the video. So keep in mind though, if you share the link with somebody and then they share the link with somebody else, everybody that has the link can now see the video. So just keep that in mind, depending on how you want your viewing settings to be selected. I usually just do public because I don't mind. If somebody can get helped by using some of the videos that I create, then more power to them, I say. You can title your video now here, video sample Screencastify. You can give it a description. This video shows a sample for Screencastify. Okay, we're going to click here on upload. Takes a moment. It might take longer if the video is longer. It'll be shorter if the video is short. So the time it takes for uploading really depends on that. And also it depends on your internet connection. Okay, it's done. So your recording has now been uploaded to YouTube, which is fantastic. You can go ahead and copy the link. When you click on copy the link, that's because maybe you want to paste it onto your Google Classroom. You want to paste it into an email that you're going to send to somebody. If you just want to view it on YouTube, you can click here. It'll take you directly to YouTube and the video sample recording, and there it is. Now, sometimes it might say video processing, check back later. Don't panic. That just means that YouTube needs a little bit longer to process the video. The reason this one went so quickly and is ready to go now is because the video is only 20 seconds long. So, that's why this one was a little bit faster. And even then, it still says that it's processing. Sometimes, if the video does finish processing and the quality looks kind of weird and terrible, that could also be because it is still processing. And maybe the video is ready to be viewed, but it's not ready to be viewed in a higher definition video quality. Okay. We see some of the options that we set up. We don't have any views yet, but you see my channel listing. You can always click here on share to get the link to this video, or you could share it via these other applications like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, or Embedded, depending on whatever you want to do. Okay, there's always a lot more if you use these arrows. Okay, and if you want to go into and edit the video on YouTube, you can click here on edit video, but that's going to be a separate recording for another time. Okay, right now I just wanted to show you some of the options here with Screencastify. Now there is this final button up here at the top, this open in editor. That also is another video for another time, but Screencastify does have an editor option built into it if you purchase a different type of subscription that allows for unlimited editing. But again, another video for another time. Of course, if you hate the way the video came out, you watched it and you think it's garbage, you can go ahead and click on the trash can icon here to delete it, and it'll be gone and removed, and you won't have to worry about it ever again. Okay, guys. Oh, and one more thing. If you click here on more options, you can also change the settings within Drive on how you want it to be viewed. So if you have it as unlisted, anybody that has the link can see the video. If you change it to private, only you, public at BISD, that's our organization. So anybody that logs in to Google can then see the video. Unlisted, same deal. And but of course, unlisted means they have to have the link. Public at BISD means that anybody can see it, but they have to be logged into BISD. Public is anybody and everyone can view it and find it if they really want to. And of course, unlisted, and I'm going to move my webcam. Unlisted is people who have the link to the video can view it. So anybody that has the link. Okay, so depends on the sharing options that you want. Right now it's set at unlisted, so as long as they have the link, they can see the video and we can copy the shareable link. And remember, this is the link to the Google Drive video. They can see the video played on and through your Google Drive, not to be confused with this, which is YouTube. So this video is stored in a separate place. It's stored in YouTube rather than being stored here in the Screencastify folder along with all your other screencast videos. Okay, so I hope that wasn't confusing. Just remember the differences. Sharing it via Google Classroom and sharing it with this link is you're sharing the video that's saved in your drive. If you publish to YouTube, now that same video has also been uploaded into YouTube, and you can have people view it through YouTube and find it through YouTube. And that's a completely separate thing than having it in your Google Drive. But fortunately, Screencastify makes it easy to do both and also to share it to your classroom. All right, guys, that's the video. Hope you found it useful. Hope you enjoy using Screencastify. Thank you for watching this quick little video series on Screencastify. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you enjoy using this product. All right, guys, have a good one.